the Born Rule. Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about one of the deepest, most profound, and some would say, magical secrets of our universe. It's a rule that governs the fabric of reality itself, hiding in plain sight within the bizarre world of the quantum. It's called the Born Rule. And no, we won't be dealing with complex equations. Instead, we're going on a journey to feel what it means, to understand its power. Imagine for a moment that you are God. Not the God of any religion, but a God of potential. Your realm is not of stone and sky, but of shimmering, fluid possibility. In this realm, before anything is real, it is a ghost of what could be. Before you look at the moon, where is it? Is it precisely there, in that point in the sky? In the quantum realm, the answer is a breathtaking no. The moon, like every single thing, exists as a cloud of potential, a probability wave, a symphony of maybe. It has a probability to be in its orbit, a vastly smaller but non-zero probability to be in the Andromeda galaxy, and an even more absurdly tiny probability to be suddenly in your living room. This cloud of potential is the true, fundamental state of everything. It is the universe's raw, unmanifested dream of itself. We call this the wave function. It is a sea of infinite possibilities, all coexisting in a state of pure potential. Now here is the great mystery. This sea of potential is incredibly shy. The moment you, a conscious observer, turn your attention to it, the moment you measure, you look, you interact, this infinite cloud of possibilities collapses. It chooses. One single concrete reality crystallizes out of the infinite mist. The moon is here. The electron is there. The ghost becomes substance. For decades, the greatest minds of physics have asked, how? How does the universe decide? Out of all the beautiful, tangled threads of possibility, which one gets to become the solid thread of our reality? What is the rule of this cosmic game? The answer is the Born Rule. Think of the quantum realm as a vast, dark ocean under a starless night. This ocean is not made of water, but of potential. Beneath the surface, there are countless currents, each one a possible path for a single particle. One current says, go left. Another, stronger one, says, go right and spin clockwise. A weaker one whispers, vibrate with this specific energy. These currents are not real in the way a rock is real. They are tendencies. They are the universe's inclinations. And the Born Rule is the hidden map that tells us the strength of each inclination. It doesn't tell us what will happen. It tells us what wants to happen. It assigns a numerical desire, a vote, to every single possible outcome. Now, the moment of observation, the moment you dip your hand into this ocean to feel the water, this is the moment of collapse. The universe can no longer sustain all possibilities. It must choose one, and it doesn't choose randomly. It holds an election. Every possible outcome, every current in that ocean of potential casts a vote. But it's not a democracy of one person, one vote. It's a democracy where some votes are heavier, more powerful than others. The Born Rule is the constitution of this democracy. It is the law that determines the voting power of each possibility. A strong, dominant current has a huge number of votes. A faint, almost impossible current has just one tiny vote. When the moment of collapse comes, all the votes are cast into a cosmic lottery. The outcome with the most votes is overwhelmingly likely to win. It becomes your reality. So, when you set up an experiment where an electron has a 90% tendency to be in one place and a 10% tendency to be in another, the Born Rule is the law that says the here possibility gets 90 votes. The there possibility gets 10. When you look, you are essentially drawing a lottery ticket from a bag containing 90 tickets that say here and only 10 that say there. You'll probably get here, but sometimes you'll get the surprising there. This is why quantum mechanics is probabilistic. It's not because we are ignorant. It is because the fundamental layer of reality is not made of certainties, but of weighted possibilities. The Born rule is the bridge between that world of potential and our world of actual events. Let's make this even more personal. Let's talk about you. Every moment of your life, you are performing this magic. You are a collapse engine. Your consciousness is the catalyst that transforms the quantum fog into the classical world. Every glance, every thought, every sensation is an act of cosmic manifestation. But what does this mean for your life? For your future? Consider your own path. Right now, at this very moment, there is a wave function of you. There is a version of you that continues watching this video. There's a version that gets up to get a glass of water. There's a version that decides to write a novel. A version that invents a new form of energy. A version that finds profound peace. And a version that encounters great challenge. All these yous exist as potentials in the shimmering quantum field of your life. They are all real, as tendencies, as currents in your personal ocean. The Born rule tells us that these potential futures are not all equally strong. Some are powerful, dominant currents, aligned with your past, your habits, your beliefs. These are the 90% probabilities, the likely you. But others are fainter, more magical paths, the 1% possibilities, the genius idea, the chance encounter, the sudden insight that changes everything. When you make a decision, when you take an action, you are not just following a predetermined path. You are reaching into this ocean of your own potential and collapsing a reality. You are holding an election for your own future. The mystical, the truly magical implication here is that your attention, your intention, and your belief, they can influence the voting. No, you cannot violate the Born rule. You can't make a 1 in a billion chance certain, but you can change the landscape of the ocean itself. When you focus your mind on a desired outcome, when you visualize a goal with clarity and emotion, you are not just daydreaming. You are, in a very real sense, strengthening that particular current in the quantum field. You are giving that potential future more votes. You are not breaking the laws of physics. You are using them. You are campaigning for a specific reality to win the election when the moment of collapse arrives. This is the secret that mystics have whispered for millennia, now being echoed in the silent language of quantum theory. The universe is responsive. It is not a cold, mechanical clock. It is a living, breathing probability field, and we are its conscious collaborators. We are not just passengers in a universe of facts. We are participants in a universe of maybe. The Born rule is the hidden protocol that allows our participation to matter. It is the mechanism that translates the subtle power of observation into the concrete reality of experience. So, the next time you find yourself at a crossroads, remember the ocean of potential that you are. Remember that the future is not a single, predetermined road, but a vast, shimmering landscape of possibilities, each with its own weight, its own vote. Your consciousness is the light that makes one of them real. Your choices are the hand that casts the final, decisive ballot. You are right now, in this very moment, using the Born rule to shape your world. The question is, are you doing it consciously? Are you strengthening the currents of joy, of abundance, of love? Or are you feeding the currents of fear and limitation? The power is not in knowing the outcome, for the quantum world forbids that certainty. The power is in understanding the voting system and casting your attention, your vote, wisely. This is just the beginning, the surface of a vast and holographic ocean. If this idea, this fusion of the mystical and the scientific, resonates with you, if you feel the pull to dive deeper, then I have 2 requests and 1 invitation. First, if this video opened a new door of perception for you, please give it a like. It tells the algorithm that this is the kind of profound content we need more of. And subscribe to the channel. We are just getting started on this journey to the edges of reality, and I don't want you to miss what's coming. Second, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me, what potential future are you going to give more votes to, starting today? How does it feel to see yourself as a conscious collaborator with the universe? This conversation is where the real magic happens. And finally, the invitation. If you want to go much, much deeper down this rabbit hole, to explore how your consciousness literally weaves the fabric of a multiverse, then you may be ready for my book, Holographic Multiverse. In it, we explore this idea to its stunning conclusion, that we are not just collapsing one reality, but that every single possibility, every potential, gets its chance to be real in a vast cosmic hologram. The link to purchase Holographic Multiverse is in the description below. Thank you for your time and for your attention. Remember, your attention is not passive. It is the most creative force in the universe. Use it wisely. I will see you in the next video.